Today marks the close of the official church year at UUI and the beginning of our summer programming. You may not be aware of this, but Unitarian churches have historically followed the academic calendar, as we are a religion that has more than its fair share of tweed, and followed the agricultural calendar as a religion that grew up in the rhythms of American life. And so our churches traditionally have their main activity fall to spring, taking off the summer for sabbaticals and harvests. Actually, some Unitarian churches used to even just kind of close up shop entirely during the summer. And Unitarian Universalist churches have inherited that tradition. Most don't close during the summer anymore, as UUI does not close during the summer. But this is still a time of greater separation that we're entering into. As people go off on travels or vacations, children go to camps or visit grandma, seniors are preparing to depart for college, people are answering the call of gardening and walks in the woods and sunny days and happy dogs, and just in general, summer life takes over the rhythm of church life. I'm happy to say during the summer at UUI we will have a fabulous RE program for all the youth, emphasizing spiritual journeys. And worship-wise, we will very much be here. And I will be here most Sundays, but you'll see more lay-led services in July and August. And offering up a variety of voices and viewpoints is very much a UU tradition. Summer is a time of many different voices here at UU. So there are two ceremonies unique to Unitarian Universalism, with which we mark the beginning and end of the official church year: our water communion and our flower communion. The water communion is our ingathering ceremony in the fall. It's when we all come back together after being apart, bringing water, symbolizing our life during the summer. And we blend these waters together because the emphasis is on the new communal life that we're creating. The flower communion, which marks off a time of greater separation, emphasizes something a little bit different. It emphasizes diversity in community. We each bring a flower to share, as we each bring our own beautiful, unique selves to this church. No two flowers are alike, and no two of us are alike. And together we create a bouquet that is more than the individual flowers taken individually. And as we leave the service, we each take away a flower that is different than the one that we came in with, symbolizing the unique gifts that we have received from the people around us, from the other members of this community. The flower is also a symbol of friendship, one of the great gifts of church life and our life here at UUI. The friendships born and grown and blossoming here. And the flower is a reminder during our time of greater separateness, of the beauty of what we all share here. And a reminder above all that wherever we are loved. The flower communion was invented by a Unitarian minister named Norbert Čapek in Prague in the 1920s. It was brought to America by his wife, Maya, who was also a minister in the 1940s. Reverend Čapek stayed behind to minister to people who were threatened by Nazi occupation, and he did so heroically and at great cost. And like so many UU traditions, the flower communion, once it arrived here, spread spontaneously throughout our congregations, because it speaks to something inside of us about beauty, friendship, and sharing. So in a moment, I'm going to invite the children to come forward. And what's going to happen is, not just yet, we're waving already, but this is what you're going to do. All of these lovely people brought flowers to share, and they brought them all up front. And we want all of these lovely people to leave with a different flower than the one they came with. So what the children are going to help us do is they're going to take flowers, and they're going to bring them to members in the congregation until everyone has a flower to go home with. Older children, if you would like to help this process, I invite you to do that. Parents, if you would like to help the children, of course, you're welcome to do so. But first, we're going to bless the flowers with the original blessing spoken by Norbert Čapek in Prague. He said, "Infinite Spirit of life, we ask thy blessing on these, thy messengers of fellowship and love. May they remind us, amid diversities of knowledge and of gifts, to be one in desire and affection and devotion to thy May they also remind us of the value of comradeship, of doing and sharing alike. May we cherish friendship as one of thy most precious gifts. And may we realize that whatever we can do, great or small, the efforts of all of us are needed to do the work of the whole world. Now I would invite the children to come forward.